August on.
Pussy. I ain't no killer, no pussy.
That's good. Boom.
In his preparation for the first real fight of his career, Jake Paul
treating this fight like the biggest moment of his career. He has brought in Mike Tyson to help him prepare, showing how serious he is. He knows this is the toughest test he has ever faced, and he's not willing to take any chances. Reports say Tyson will stay with him in training for the next few days and then return again right before fight week. Tyson's presence says it all. Jake is preparing for the most dangerous...
No, we didn't say anything, but he looks intense, focused, locked in. He's obviously very, very tall. Looking up, my tallest opponent. My eyes are at his, chest level.
Joshua and Paul meet December 19th at the Kaseya Center in Miami in an 8-round heavyweight bout streamed by Netflix.
It's surreal. All of it is very, very funny, and my neck started to hurt after looking up for a little bit. But this is what we signed up for, and he's very tall, but that means I can use my speed and my size to my advantage as well.
Jake, what type of journey has it been for you to start all the way from fighting guys like Ben Askren?
Paul says he's willing to go further than most fighters ever would. At their first face-off in Miami, the height difference stood out right away. Anthony Joshua, at 6 feet 6 inches, towered over the 6 feet 1 inch Jake Paul. But Jake's message was bigger than the size gap. I only need to avoid that one punch for 8 rounds. And I believe I can, he said. Jake continued, I want him to cut me. I want him to break my face. But to stop me, he'll have to kill me. I am ready to die in that ring to win this fight. Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul will meet on December 19th at the Kaseya Center in Miami in an 8-round heavyweight bout streamed live on Netflix.
Out in vain, I had a purpose, and I'm living. No, you look fresh. I feel good, man. I feel good. I've been training hard. I'm close to the weight that I need to be at for the fight. I feel good. He's done me a favor. Walking around bulky and heavy, I feel quick. I feel amazing. So I'm looking forward to the fight. That's why I'm just vibing, man.
What do you remember just training down here? Coming back to Miami and doing a couple things down here.
He even called Anthony Joshua one of the best heavyweights in history. I like challenges. I like facing the best. I always said, anyone, anytime, any place, Jake said. No one believed this could ever happen when I started boxing. No one believes I can win now. Joshua welcomed both the attention and the risk. It's huge. It's big. It's making headlines. We're bringing marketability and ability together, Joshua said. If I'm being honest, I plan to break his...
For the fight that much, I kind of blanked out a little. Listen, know what I remember? Coming back from the first round, and then the next day I remember Jake is doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the ring?
Oh, yeah, a little bow at the end, he bowed.
And that's the last thing I remember. But the day after the fight, right after, the day after, I woke up, I told my wife, why did I do that?
Fight. Anthony Joshua must weigh below 245 pounds at the official weigh-in. He has been around 250 or more in his recent fights. Jake Paul, who slimmed down while preparing for a canceled Gervonta Davis fight, expects to enter between 215 and 225 pounds after bulking up again. There is history behind both men. Joshua is still known as one of the most dangerous punchers in the heavyweight division. Paul has beaten names like Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, and earned a decision over 59-year-old Mike Tyson. He has built a training team that he trusts. Interview Fox.
Last 6 opponents, Usyk, Jermaine Franklin, Daniel Dubois, Francis Ngannou. Which of those would, after Wallen, which of those would Jake Paul beat, do you think?
Maybe Ngannou. That's a fight that we might see in the future. That's a good question. I swear to you, I was asking myself that yesterday. Some of the fighters that I fought, I wonder how they'll get on with Jake.
I have world champions. Raymond Ford in the 130-pound weight class. We got Montana Lovin. Shakur Stevenson is coming in this week. So just sparring against guys on their level and people who have, been doing
live. It's unclear how much Shakur Stevenson participated in Jake's training. But if Stevenson walks Jake to the ring, it may bother Joshua, who already reacted badly when a reporter asked him about fans frustrated with his past choices, including not facing Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, or giving Lamont Roach a rematch after their draw earlier in the year. Jake also trained with Raymond Ford and Montana Love, according to TMZ. This kind of sparring is expensive. Partners must be paid, along with their travel and living costs. But Jake says he's willing to spend what it takes, not only because he respects Joshua, but because he knows what he's facing.
Gervonta rematches Lamont Roach.
Could be. Yeah, because the styles make fights, man. And obviously, Lamont Roach, man.
I'm more scared for this fight than I've ever been before. He added, it's crazy. It's scary. It's keeping me up at night. The fight will take place at a catch weight of 195 pounds. And there's another twist. Both fighters have agreed to put a $2 million personal wager on.
And some gear.
Yeah, just hard work, man. Discipline, being in the gym, taking my licks, sparring, continuing to get better and rising every single camp, improving my skill, dealing with a lot of in boxing and a lot of naysayers. And I always said this is where I would be, and that's what ended up happening.
And you knew from the start that you would make it.
Yeah. You know, I like it more now. I really like Miami a lot. I was watching a lot of documentaries on Miami. Cool place. Really nice place.
So when you got the opportunity to come back from the fight this year like this, just how excited are you about that?
I'm honored to be here. I'm happy to be here. I think December 19th is going to be crazy.
The bout will be an 8-round
I think December's
professional
going to be
fight, streamed live on Netflix on December 19th in Miami. Joshua hasn't fought since Daniel Dubois knocked him out at Wembley in September 2024 during their fight for the IBF heavyweight title. His decision to take Paul's challenge, which will pay him £70 million, has raised questions, mainly about his legacy and whether this fight is a mismatch.
That was massive money and a really easy fight. We were talking about fighting this week here in an 8-round fight. Now we're fighting in an 8-round fight for 40 times more money against Jake Paul. So I love the opportunity for AJ on so many levels.
Having me, he said.
I think it's a
I have
straightforward
to give
fight.
credit to Jake and
massive
his team.
profile.
They reached out to me.
and
it was a great opportunity. I wanted a 12-month break after Dubois. I took it, and now it's time to come back. I wanted to fight anyway. Actually, if I had my way, I'd be fighting this weekend. This opportunity came, and I thought...
Play your position in heavyweight boxing. Actually, yeah, I'll go for it.
Do you feel your opinion on Jake Paul before taking this fight? He's very controversial, very polarizing in the boxing world. And did it change by him signing the contract and fighting you?
It's
I
huge.
think he
It's big.
is a
It's making
smart
headlines.
approach.
We're bringing marketability with ability, he said. Two worlds are coming together. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. We're in Miami. We've got Europe, Africa, Asia, Nigeria, the whole world watching on Netflix. It will be phenomenal. That's how we got here. Two men who want to put on a great show. Interview 10.
we can go back into 2026 all guns blazing with Turk El Sheikh and the plans to hopefully fight Tyson Fury. But in the meantime, we get to wrap our hands, go out there, build the profile a little bit, smash up Jake Paul, make a fortune, and on we go. So, yeah, for us, we were very pleased.
So Oscar De La Hoya said that
Joshua has been a
Brian
major
Garcia
figure
also-
in British boxing. Two-time world champion. Stadiums packed. Huge nights. He was back on the rise after 3 solid wins. But that changed when Dubois stopped him. Francis Ngannou was one of the first big names to reject Jake Paul completely. It makes no eyes and in his own sport. He went from fighting MMA fighters to older boxers, then fought Mike Perry and Mike Tyson. Earlier this year, he beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. over 10 rounds. But if Jake wants to prove he belongs in boxing, he'll need to fight a ranked, active boxer in the light heavyweight or cruiserweight division. That's the only way to win back the respect of boxing fans. And that's all for now. For more real boxing updates, highlights, and fight news, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Until next time, peace out.